For decades, the world joked that soccer was the sport of the future in America. And it always would be. They said the NFL was too big, the culture was too different, and the game was too slow. They were wrong. The sleeping giant hasn't just woken up, it's changing the entire economy of the global game. From Lionel Messi's pink jersey conquering Miami to Son Heung-min taking over Los Angeles. The United States is finally entering its golden age of soccer. The old stereotype empty stadiums and dominance by American football is dead. Today, MLS matches are selling out across the country. The core argument is this: it wasn't that Americans didn't like soccer, they just needed a reason to watch. Now, they have three compelling reasons: Messi, the Asian icon Son Heung-min, and the ultimate event, the 2026 World Cup. Chapter 1: The Pink Wave: How Messi Rewrote the Economics of MLS. The arrival of Lionel Messi at Inter Miami was not just a signing. It was a financial disruption. It was the spark that ignited a new economic era for Major League Soccer MLS. The immediate data is staggering. The Messi effect triggered a 23% surge in league attendance. The average valuation of MLS clubs jumped by a massive 16%. A bottom-tier club like Inter Miami became a global brand overnight. But the true genius of the transfer was the foundation on which it was built: the Apple TV deal. This was historic. The MLS became the first major league to be fully digital native, placing its content exclusively on a global digital platform. Messi's contract was structured to integrate profits from the Apple streaming deal, directly tying the world's biggest star to the league's digital future. His arrival triggered an economic boom that merged sports, media, and tech. Chapter 2: Son Heung-min and the Battle for the Pacific. While Messi successfully captured the attention of the Americas and Europe, the MLS had a massive, untapped market: Asia. In the summer of 2025, that problem was solved. Son Heung-min completed his transfer from Tottenham to Los Angeles FC for a record-breaking $26 million transfer fee. Crucially, Son is not there to retire. His half-season performance, 12 goals and 4 assists in 13 games, saw him ranked second for New Signing of the Year, proving he is there to dominate. This move is an Ohtani strategy for soccer. Just as baseball star Shohei Ohtani captured the massive Japanese fanbase for Major League Baseball, Son unlocks the entire Asian fanbase for MLS. His commercial viability was instant. His LAFC jersey sales broke the league record within the first week, rivaling Messi's commercial power. The MLS has secured two global pillars: Messi for the Western Hemisphere, and Son for the Pacific. Chapter 3: Why Gen Z is ditching baseball for soccer. The arrival of superstars is a catalyst, but the organic growth making the MLS sustainable comes from a demographic shift in the United States. For young Americans under the age of 30, soccer is now the number 3 most popular sport, surpassing baseball. Why? Soccer fits the digital, highlight-driven culture of Generation Z. The speed, continuous action, and global nature of the sport make it instantly shareable and relatable. Furthermore, the league has invested heavily in infrastructure. The rise of soccer-specific stadiums, smaller, louder venues designed for the sport, has replaced the practice of playing in cavernous, half-empty American football stadiums. This creates a passionate, authentic atmosphere. The U.S. is becoming more diverse, and soccer is the common language of this new demographic, guaranteeing long-term, sustainable growth that goes far beyond the current star power. Chapter 4: The 2026 Tsunami and the New Global Powerhouse. The final piece of the perfect formula is the mega event, the 2026 World Cup, hosted jointly by the USA, Canada, and Mexico. This event is projected to generate an $11 billion economic windfall for the region. This is not just a temporary tourist boost, it's the definitive platform for the sport. The influx of global capital, media attention, and infrastructure development will cement soccer as a major sport in America. The final transformation is now underway. The MLS is no longer a retirement league, where veterans go for one last paycheck, nor is it a feeder league, where young talent quickly leaves for Europe. With superstars, digital tech integration, and global eyes focused on North America, the league aims to compete commercially with the English Premier League and Spain's La Liga. The formula is complete. Superstars plus digital tech plus mega events equals the American golden age of soccer. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon and global capital flooding in, do you think the US MLS can eventually challenge the commercial dominance of the European Premier League?